It is good to see you, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Before we go, I gotta say that I saw your audition. So You Think You Can Dance.
Did you really?
That's how long I've known you.
Wow.
That show makes me cry more than any show on television.
Hey, you and me both.
It is so emotional for me. I love it.
Man, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And you know what, leading right into that, dance is not foreign to you.
No.
You've been dancing since you were younger. You were actually in a hip-hop dance crew when you were younger.
Yeah. Now you're making it sound much sexier than it was, right?
Well, but you gotta hit him with the name.
No, I know.
You gotta hit him with the name.
It was a dance crew of 3, and this is no lie, and we were called the Rice Krispies. And we were Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Right. And I was Pop. And we used to go to these underage clubs and battle dance crews. I mean, I had size 40 Girbos. I had, these sort of polo sweatshirts, like Grand Poobah used to wear.
Absolutely.
We were
amazing.
Fully immersed.
I love it. But I know that you've definitely posted some things with you singing on Instagram, though.
Yeah.
You have no problem just kind of saying, going off the top of the dome. Right?
Yeah. It's an expression, you know what I mean?
It's an expression,
yes. I like to sort of freestyle songs.
Absolutely. And don't we have some B-roll of you singing right now?
Spider bite, it was a bad one, in the middle of the night. Spider bite, woke up at 3 a.m. The spider was sucking on my breast. It hurt like a spider bite.
Oh my God.
Expressive, man.
That was it. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh my God. And I've never done it. I paused a spider. It was 3 months ago. There's still a mark.
Wow.
I had to sing about it.
You had to let us know about it.
I had to get it off my chest.
That is hilarious. And also, man, I got to say congrats. You made People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah, you made it.
I made it.
Now, this was very special.
Look, I just did that by accident.
Yeah, you made the dad bod section, they say.
Yeah, no, I did, finally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally, because I've had a dad bod since I was 13.
Yeah.
So finally I've caught up. They've understood how sexy a dad bod actually is,
Now, in the magazine, you definitely talked about how you grew up in a family that really embraced nudity.
For sure.
Talk to us about that a little bit.
I mean, we're just a free family, I mean, it was just mom's naked here and you're naked here, and we were sort of adopted that in our family, I mean, there does come a point, I think, where you got to put some drawers on.
Absolutely.
But, they used to call down the intercom, it's like, hey guys, we're snuggling. We're snuggling.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, whoa, yeah, there I am.
Yep.
See me looking at the moon?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, it's just been, there it is again. There it is again.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's in Moab.
Absolutely.
So it's just, being naked, I think male nudity is funny.
You think male nudity is funny?
Male nudity is funny, you know what I mean? Like, look at this weird guy.
And to add to the hilarity, you have 3 kids, and I'm sure that none of that embarrasses them at all.
No, I mean, you know what? They're so used to my insanity that I can't get anything by them now. Now they just walk in the background. The only thing I can do to embarrass them, honestly, is just being obnoxious in public when they're just like, Dad, please chill out.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
I'll do my best to embarrass. You're not a father unless you're embarrassing your children.
100%.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, man, we got to talk about your new show, The Cleaning Lady.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what it's about.
It's a really good show. I mean, and I'm saying that honestly, because I know we have to promote the shows and stuff, but I really like it. I think it touches on really interesting subject matter and dives into some stuff. But it's about a woman who is from Cambodia, who lives in the Philippines, who comes to the United States to save her son on a medical visa. That visa expires, and now she's left with this sort of choice. Do I stay undocumented and try to save his life, or do we go back to the Philippines and watch him die? It's an easy decision to make. And then the series sort of becomes, how far will you go to save your kid, And I'm the FBI guy who comes in and tries to turn her, basically, into an informant to take down this mob syndicate, and then, insanity ensues.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. We can't wait to watch, man. Look, we got to take a break right now, but when we come back, we're going to play a game when we come back. Stick around. We're back with Oliver Hudson. Now, you've lived a very, very interesting life, and people always want to hear about it, so we thought we'd play a game called Oliver Blanking Hudson.
Oh, gosh, okay.
All right. So, I'm gonna read a sentence and you have to just fill in the blank with the first thing that comes to your mind.
Scared, but
okay?
all right, yeah.
All right, let's see the first one.
All right.
Something I got grounded for as a teenager was...
Ooh, inadvertently shooting out the windows of my cousin's RX-7 with a BB gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Inadvertently?
Yeah, because I thought I was shooting bottles, right? But there was a hedge behind it, and I heard glass breaking. I'm like, oh man, every shot, I'm a... you know. And then I go up, and the bottles there's nothing cracked. And then my cousin comes running in the house, like, oh my God, my radio has been stolen. I'm like, and I'd shot out all of his windows.
Wow.
Of course, his radio was not stolen. He's a bit of an exaggerator, but yeah, that didn't go over.
Wow, that did not go over well at all.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's see the next one. Okay, I can't live without blank at least once a week.
Gosh, this is a trap question.
Yeah.
What would all you guys answer, right?
Yeah.
Sex?
Yeah, there you go.
Sex. I mean, I can, but I don't like to.
Right. But that's part of parenthood,
Okay.
huh? That's part of
That's
parenthood.
right. That's right. Oh, that's a whole
All right.
different topic.
Yeah, next one. The best thing about having Kate Hudson as my sister is...
Probably Christmas
Good.
gifts. Yeah,
Wait,
no,
so here's the question.
She's a generous sister.
Okay, but who's the better gift giver, though?
Me.
You're the better gift.
It's very thoughtful, you know.
Right.
It may not be crazy pricey, but like I put a lot of thinking into it. Although I like to grill, and she got me an amazing barbecue.
See, there you go. That's what's up.
Yes.
All right, next one. Something I'm irrationally afraid of is blank.
I used to be really afraid of flying. Like I had to take Xanax and drink like 3 beers.
Really?
Yeah, so I was really fun for about a minute and a half, like, you know, just like, let's go, and then I was out, you know.
All right, next one. My favorite thing to do to embarrass my kids is...
I mean, we just saw a bunch of pictures. I think I've desensitized them at this point. But, you know, it's like what I said before. Anything I can do to embarrass them, yes. Pulling up to school is the greatest time to embarrass them.
100%.
Rolling down the window. Yesterday, I'm like, I love you. Nothing from my 14-year-old boy.
All right.
I love you. Nothing. And he's looking at me. I'm like, I love you. You know, now everyone's looking. I'm like, all right, you want to play?
Yeah.
If you just, all you had to do was look back and say, I love you too, and now you have created this, all right? Now everyone is now looking at you. It's your fault.
Your fault.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's do one more. All right, the most embarrassing thing my parents did is blank.
Oh God, yeah. So this comes to mind immediately. I never wanted anyone to know who my parents were. I wanted to have my own thing and people to like me for me as a kid, even now, honestly. So I went to this camp. It's kind of a long story, but it's a good one. I went to this camp. No one knew who my parents were, made sure of it. There's this big hill that goes down to the ocean, and there's a camp counselor, and everyone is there for like an assembly. This seaplane is like goes, pull, like, oh, everyone's like, what the hell? Comes around, parks on the dock right in the thing. My mother gets out with her blonde hair, prancing around. Hi, honey, like, is Oliver and Kate, are they here? I'm like, oh my God, there's 500 kids on the lawn looking at Goldie Hawn, who was in her prime at the time. And I'm like, not only is my cover blown, but the way it got blown is just devastating. And I was just like, this is not good.
Yeah. So now that situation with your son now brings it back on what you're trying to redeem. That's what that is.
That's right. That's right.
Yo, The Cleaning Lady airs Mondays at 9 on Fox. This is Oliver Hudson. Y'all check it out. We'll be right back.